So today we are going to learn about how to make a basic sponge cake without microwave or oven. So let's get started. You may note down these ingredients. These ingredients are basically for a half kg cake which will require a 6-inch tin. In case if you wish to bake a 1 kg cake, then you will just have to double the ingredients. Now we will take a bowl and add 50 grams of butter. If you see, the consistency of this butter is kind of hard because it was stored in the refrigerator. So I will be melting the butter for 10 to 20 seconds so that the final batter has a nice flowing consistency. Softened butter will also do if you do not wish to melt the butter. You just need to make sure that the butter is not hard. Now add 100 ml of condensed milk. I prefer using Amul Mithai Maid because it has a nice flowing consistency. If you wish to use Nestle Milkmaid, that is also completely fine, but you need to add 80 ml of it. Whisk it gently till the butter and condensed milk get mixed with each other. Then add 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence. I would be adding red gel color, but this is completely optional. I really like nice bright cakes. That is the reason I am adding 1 or 2 drops of it. Also, if you are going to bake the cake for kids, I would highly recommend you to use gel-based colors only. Since gel-based colors are less concentrated compared to the traditional liquid food color, you need to just add 1 or 2 drops of it, so you even have a minimum usage as well as it does not even affect the flavor of the food. Once we have mixed all the wet ingredients, we will add all the dry ingredients in the bowl. That is 200 grams of maida, 1 tablespoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. It is very important to sieve the dry ingredients to avoid lumps in the batter. Also, always make sure you add the dry ingredients in the wet ingredients. If you first add the dry ingredients in the bowl and then pour the wet ingredients, then your batter will not have the smooth consistency which is required for a cake to be soft. Now we will gently whisk the batter and add some milk to it. Now the important part is that you do not have to add the milk in one go, but you have to gradually keep on adding it while whisking the batter until you get a nice dripping consistency. I have added 1 more drop of the red color because I want a nice bright red cake, but as I have already said that this is completely optional and you can avoid this step. Our batter is now ready. You can see how it has a nice flowing dripping texture. We will now preheat our vessel. I have taken this kind of vessel. You can also use kadhai instead of it, and fill the bottom of it with salt and put a small stand inside it. Then preheat the vessel on a low flame for 10 minutes. I have taken a 6-inch tin which is used for half kg cake and will now grease the tin with some butter and dust the flour so that once the cake is baked, it will come out easily from the tin and you do not have to use any parchment paper or knife to remove the cake. I will be adding the flour with a spoon in this way and then tapping the tin so that the flour is evenly distributed in the tin. I will now pour this batter in the tin. So now this is what I like to do. I just shake the tin in such a way that the batter is evenly adjusted in the tin. We don't have to shake it very rigorously, but just a slight in a mild way. I do not tap the tin to adjust the batter. The reason is that there are chances that the cake will get cracks in the middle. If you are not comfortable with this, you can also use a spoon or spatula to adjust the cake evenly in the tin. After preheating the vessel for 10 minutes, we will now put the tin in the vessel and cover it with a lid. Bake it for 25 minutes on a low flame. Let's check if the cake is baked. Just take a clean toothpick and insert it in the middle and the sides of the cake. If it comes out clean, this means that the batter is correctly cooked and the cake is now baked perfectly. Once the cake is baked, just wait for 15 minutes for the tin to cool down to room temperature and just turn it upside down. You will see how the cake comes out easily without any efforts. Also keep in mind, if the batter is not cooked, just keep baking it in the intervals of 10 minutes. This might happen if the batter has a more of a liquidy consistency and is taking some more time to bake. I will now cut the cake and show you how soft it is. A perfectly baked cake will look this soft from inside. With this method, now you can easily bake a simple sponge cake at home without any microwave or OTG. Try it out yourself and let me know if you have any questions in the below comment section. For more such videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Toodles!